I am super excited about today's episode because today is going to be the first time on this channel that I am playing a rapid game. And if you are following along my journey, I usually play 5-minute blitz games, and I've been trying to get to 1,000. Now I'm just trying to hang on to 1,000. I've reached 1,000, but I am trying to still continue to climb. I will keep doing that, but by a couple of people's comments and requests, I have been asked to play some rapid games, or I should say, people have told me to consider playing rapid games. Okay, it looks like I'm going to be playing against the Scandinavian defense, and which is kind of a bummer because today I was really hoping to play a let's see. I was hoping to play a new opening with the white called the Scotch game, and maybe you're familiar with it. And it's been a really fun opening to learn. I've been just starting to learn it. And so yeah, let's see here. Okay, so this instead is the irony is I used to play this opening for black quite a bit. The what is this called? The Scandinavian defense. But actually, I stopped playing it because, all right, so this is interesting. He just gave me, okay, it's not that interesting. All right, so do I want to do this? If I take, he could come down here and take my rook. So that's obviously not, ideal. I think I'm going to do is this. No, let's see. Do I want to do this? Let's do this. All right, and if he, oh shoot, I just blundered my knight. Of course he sees it. I know he sees it, but at least if he takes my knight, I take his bishop. So I'm just gonna move right back. I'm gonna actually move here. All right, that's what grace is, right? That's what grace is for. So I'm gonna do this. All right, if I take, all right, if I take here, he's gonna probably come back and take. Let's just do it. Let's take here. All right, and I kind of want to castle queenside at this point. Let's see. If I castle kingside, let's just think about this for a second. If I castle kingside, and then I take, let's do this first. Just to open some stuff up, I'm going to do this and just kind of apply a little bit of pressure on. Okay, interesting. So he kind of declines that. All right, we're kind of dead even now. And so here we go. We're back in it. I'm gonna go and get my pieces on better positions. And all right, let's see if I can go ahead and fork, get a little forkage going here. I imagine he's gonna move his rook right here to block. I always gotta watch for checks. So let's see. Does he have any checks? If he comes here, he can't do that. He can't come here. He could come here, but that's not a check. All right, so I can at least win a pawn. And all right, no harm, no foul there. Just a free pawn. Another idea is I do it again. He moves here. No. Just kidding. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and push some pawns. All right, if he takes here, I might be able to fork him. All right, so now he's clearly coming after. All right, let's see. If I move here, he's going to attack my bishop. I'm going to lose a bishop. All right, so he's protected. So I don't need to be super worried about that at this point. What can I do? I mean, maybe I'll come here and then if he does make this push right here, I could just, all right. Okay, so now we're even again. I lost a pawn. All right, if I go here, he can give me a check. If I go here, he can what? He can't give me a check. I mean, he's not trapped totally, but I'm going to go ahead and just move here. And if he does this, then I might just move here. I have a feeling he's going to move his rook here. Okay, he doesn't. All right, so one thought is I could move here. I mean, because right now my king is pretty vulnerable. And so I'm just going to do it. Just for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and make that move. I don't know if that's the best move, but I'm going to go for it. And then I'm thinking what I'm going to do now is just kind of apply some pressure here. All right, so he gives me another check. All right, so now I move down here. He can't give me a check without getting just taken, so I'm just going to come right back. All right, this is an interesting game. A lot of tension right now. All of this, you know. All right, so he wants to break the tension. Interesting. Let's just kind of come after his bishop for now. All right, so one thought is if I go here, I'm attacking his rook, but I'm also attacking here, right? So let's try that. Let's see if that works. Which he's probably just going to move here again. So the real question is it worth giving him let's see if I go here, I'm actually forking 2 pawns. So maybe that's a better move. I mean, if I moved here, I was attacking his rook, but he's just going to move his rook again. Okay. I'm going to go here. Now, if I do that, he is going to then pin me, right, to my king. So I might do this first. All right. And now I want to get out of this. Oh, no, that... Maybe here. This is better, so he can't currently check me. All right, so I'm looking at this guy. All right, he's got about 2 minutes on me too. All right, so he clearly saw it. How can I bring some more pieces into the game? I mean, one idea is I could lift this rook, bring him around, and then bring my other. I mean, assuming he keeps, you know, everything where it's at. And I feel like his His knight is the only defender on this pawn. And so if he moves it, yeah, I could take. All right. So I'm up a pawn. And I'm attacking his rook. And okay. I need to get this rook here so that I can do this guy. But right now, he's guarding it. All right. I'm gonna do this. So if he moves his knight anywhere, which he currently really can't move his knight. I mean, I guess he could move here. He wouldn't though. What I really want to do is get my knight here and fork his rooks, but I need to get his knight out of dodge. So maybe if I go with this pawn, takes, he takes, and then I bring this guy here, forking. That's my plan, okay? So let's try this. Will he bite? Will he bite? He bit. All right, sweet. I've also got a check if I need it. So what's he gonna do? Maybe move a rook here. I always wonder what to do when your rooks get forked. It's like, man, you're just gonna lose one and take back with the other one. So almost doesn't even matter. Like, don't bother trying to move them. All right. I'm gonna do this one because that gives him a check, or this one because it throws him. Which one is better? I'm gonna say this one because this gets him off his line, and then maybe I can. I just gotta watch for checks. I really gotta watch for checks with the rook. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose a rook because I made a stupid move. So, all right. So I'm gonna bring up this knight, and actually I might give him like this check first. All right. I'm gonna go here. Try to take this pawn. And okay. All right, another idea is I could start pushing. I'll start pushing pawns. All right, so let's go for it. I almost feel like I could try to start like rook rolling him already. You know, like. All right, I gotta watch my time. What is his play here? So he's gonna try to come up here, or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe he's trying to just promote. All right, if I get a queen, it's over. All right, if he whips his rook around, I'm gonna give him a check. And then he doesn't know what to do. All right. All right, what's better? To come up here, exchange, or bring it right here and do a discovered attack? Well, if I do that, then he might just bring his rook around. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to offer an exchange, and let's see if we get a resignation letter. So if you, yeah, I'm rated 1268 in Rapid. In my Blitz games, I play a lot more Blitz games, but obviously I'm rated lower in Blitz. But if you want to follow along, then all right, let's see. I'll go ahead and just finish this game off real quick. Yeah, I mean, follow along and subscribe. I would love for you to do that. I draw. Whoa. How did he do that? How did he know to do that? He just hid and I couldn't go anywhere. Oh my gosh. Y'all, did you guys Oh man. All right, we're going to go in and analyze this game. I'm a little bit embarrassed that I just did that. I was talking like the game was over. Good game though. He played good sportsmanship. He played well. It just came down to and I cannot believe I just did that. That is so dumb of me. I'm gonna analyze this game, but first, subscribe and follow along. I'm gonna start. This is a brand new series of this channel. So doing rapid, I'm at 1268, shooting for 1300 is my new target, and also still gonna continue with my blitz series as well, trying to get to 1100 honestly. But let's go ahead and take a look at this one. So we played Scandinavian defense with the white pieces, and according to Stockfish, I played 75% accuracy. My opponent, Stimulax, played 68.8% accuracy. We each had a blunder, so that's great. Hence my name, Climbing with Blunders. Let's review. All right, so I was hoping to get a scotch, didn't get the scotch. Instead, just the old Scandi. All right, and that was a blunder. I saw it. I saw it as soon as I did it immediately. That was such a fail. But the good news is I was able to recoup, and he missed it. So I came back down. That wasn't where it wanted me to go. It wanted me to go right back to where it was. The reason I came back on this side instead of over here is because what I was trying to do was get my pieces out so I could lift up my queen so that I could castle queenside. So that, obviously this was not going to last forever, but I couldn't take because he would have taken, and that would have just been really, I would have just lost a rook. So, but that was good. So, that was okay. What it wanted me to do was actually, this was better. And why? Because takes. Probably just because the knight is better here. It just has, a lot more squares that it's controlling. But anyways, all right. So let's keep rolling. So yeah, everything's traded here. He goes back. I'm back. And then all of a sudden, now I'm up 1.63, and according to the analysis bar, this is just a good place for it because I knew for my knight, because I knew that I could fork his rooks. And, he saw it. I still was able to win a pawn. Came right back, and then that was a mistake. So let's see. What it wanted me to do was to actually bring my rook around. Okay. So that was a mistake, but it still got me up a little bit of material there. That was also an inaccuracy because he could have, as we found out, I ended up, not doing great there. All right. So this was, it wanted me to just move straight up, and I moved here. That was good. That was a mistake. That was an inaccuracy. Show follow up. I'm not exactly sure. I definitely am losing squares, like to land on. He's a lot closer. If he'd have pushed his pawn and then brought like a rook around, I would have not had very much breathing room. But all right, let's keep moving. So that was an inaccuracy. And interesting. All right. So back at it. Yeah, I didn't like that move. It was a miss. What I should have done. Okay, so I almost did come here and threaten this. But I didn't do that. Instead, I moved here because I knew that, well, in my mind, I was forking two pawns, but actually his knight controlled that pawn. So I was only really attacking the one pawn. But that's okay. All right, I took there. That just seemed like the right move. And then I did this so that he couldn't give me any kind of check. And then that was I should have just moved to the center instead of lifting. All right. And then free pawn. All right, I'm glad I made the right choice here. This would have just turned into this, which would have put me on the run. And I mean, honestly, the possibilities are endless there. Oh, well, obviously, you wouldn't have done that because I forgot that was there. But yeah, I mean, it just would have not been great. So yeah, let's get back into it. So that it didn't really like that my plan, even though my plan did work, because that won me a rook, and which I would argue that probably won the game. Would have won the game had I won the game. But I didn't win the game. And so, man, let's get to the end. All right. So I feel like, my plan here, I mean, I promoted, I got a queen. Everything's looking great. And then all of a sudden, what I should have done is when he moved here. All right. I moved there. That was an inaccuracy. However, if I'd have done this, is that mate? That's mate in one. Because he can't. He's trapped on this line. Oh, that makes me sick. That's mate. And instead, I was a draw like an idiot. All right. Well, hey, thank you for watching. Thanks for following along, watching my rookie mistakes. It was fun. I'm going to continue making some rapid games as well. Maybe not as frequently, but thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.